Morning guys, hope you are okay. So it's about 8:40 a.m. here in the UK. Just thought I'd do a quick update for you. What's happening in the news today? Nothing much actually. It's a bit of USD news at 1:30 p.m. UK time, but nothing other than that expected. Just want to have a little look at next week. Yeah, I thought there's a bank holiday in the US next Monday, so it could be a little bit quieter in the afternoon, but that's next week. Not to worry about that. If I just show you the dollar index, come into a very interesting point now where, you know, it's possible that we could see some strength in the US dollar. This is something I've pointed out before, but I've been looking at this candle low here. Price came into, tested the tip of the wick there and rejected, and now we're coming back into, well, the low on this candle was 94.65, and low of this so far is 94.70, so we're getting very, very close to where this bounced. Also, we've got the 20 moving average there on a weekly. You can see this is in a weekly uptrend. So, you know, are we going to see some dollar strength come into the market today? So keep your eyes on that. And, you know, the closest market to the dollar index is the euro dollar, which is basically the same but upside down. It's the inverse opposite. That's in a weekly downtrend, as you can see. This is the structure I've got and I've had in play for a while now. I have shown it occasionally. We've got our support here, our resistance, you know, and I'm going to presume that price is just moving down all the way to test the bottom of this triangle. Whether it does is a different kettle of fish, but we're starting to come into that 20 moving average. So also a big number as well, 1.15 is in sight, and then the 20, so we could start to see price start to reject there. We have seen in the past that price can reject the 20, can also you know, pop up past it, but the downtrend remains intact. So is this going to be the same? We're going to start to struggle now when we get close to that 20 moving average and close to 1.15. So anyone in any euro dollar longs might be wanting to have a little think about that. Maybe take profit, maybe put your stop loss into profit, etc., etc. So yeah, dollar strength could be something which may happen soon. We will see though. We'll see what the market does. CAD Swiss, so keep your eyes on this weekly range. Looking for price to push all the way up towards 75 here, 0.75. The daily is pulling back after very, very nice impulse here. 1, 2, 3, 4 bullish candles. Very nice bearish candle here, indicating the start or the potential start of a correction. So I'll be looking for that. I was looking at this little region at first. If I can just highlight it for you. This support resistance, and we could have bounced from there, but I am thinking this with such a big bearish candle, I'm thinking this could push down a little bit more. We've got the 8 moving average there, which is always of interest to me on a daily time frame for price to come and test, but equally we could come back into the 20 as well. Fib users might want to try a fib. Some people look for at least a 50, 61.8% fib retracement, so we could see that. But that big bearish candle there would, you know, normally signify, if we can break the bottom of it, okay, that would potentially signify further downside if we can break the bottom. So keep your eyes on that. Some of you may want to set an alert just below the low of this candle, so it's below 73, 0.73. What was the low yesterday? 72.998. So I'm going to put 72.997. daily low broken, and you know, some of you may not want to trade that retracement. Some of you may want to, but I'll be interested in looking at it. Daily low broken. Aussie CAD, I think this is having a little bit of a correction at the moment. Aussie CAD is something that we traded, I think it was last week, based on, this structure. We sold from a rejection from the top. Actually went down a little bit further than what I thought it was in one impulse, but now look, we've got this yesterday a bullish engulfing candle. So looking at the retracement on this as well, you know, first targets really are this trend line. It could go further. I mean, it could come and test this support low here if I just show you. But first things first, we've got this trend line in the way, so I could see it coming to there. So there may be opportunities for intraday traders to get along on there, depending on your how you trade and what you're looking for. So yep, I can see some longs on Aussie CAD for the short term anyway. Gold, gold is in the area where we've seen sellers come in previously. Anywhere in this zone, look, we've seen sellers come in. Now, that doesn't mean to say that we're not going to break through, because gold is very, very bullish in January. Might depend on what happens with the US dollar. You know, if we see US dollar start to see strength, that may affect this chart, because gold is measured against the US dollar. So I wouldn't really, if you're not in any gold trades at the moment, I really wouldn't be entering into anything at the moment. Silver, what's silver doing? Silver's normally bullish as well. Same thing really with that US dollar index where it is. You know, this is silver against the US dollar. Just be a little bit careful. So I'm staying out of the precious metals at the moment. Do I want to look at Aussie yen now? S&P, we're in a trade on S&P. We had a buy limit down here around about 46.50. Great entry. We've taken half profits. We've put stop loss at break even. It's now 28. It's now about 0.92% up. And we're looking for this overall 2% target up here. Let that one go. Also took a trade on NAS yesterday. It had a bit of a dip overnight, hoping it pulls through now and has a little push to the upside. You know, the indices are looking quite bullish. Will that continue though? You know, there's a lot of you know, what's going to happen is that dollar strength going to come in. Are the indices going to remain bullish? You know, it's been very much risk on, so we will see. S&P is risk free. Nasdaq isn't risk free. In fact, it's slightly in a loss at the moment. Hoping that can push through though, break this high. We get to this point here, we'll be 1-to-1, and that's when we're going to bank half and put the stop loss to break even. I may even, I'm going to put an alert here as well actually, just above this candle high here. And I might decide to put to break even if we break that high. I'm going to have a little look at the price action, see if it looks strong, and then make a decision. Wow, pound is flying. It broke out of the structure that it was playing inside, moving inside. You know, we had that. You could have had maybe this as well if I just show you something like that. So it's broken out, but we're still actually making lower highs. Yeah, high, lower high, lower high, lower high, and we're still in the lower high position, although these are pretty strong candles. If that dollar strength does come in, that could affect this chart though, and we could see another move down. But right at this moment in time, it's a very, very bullish market, as you can see. There's been some very nice trading opportunities. Not that I spotted these, because I don't really look at pound USD, but there have been some nice trading opportunities on the 4 hour. Lots of, you know, morning star patterns after coming down and interacting with the 20 moving average. Right now, I wouldn't get involved, but you know, you can just have a little look at the chart. 4 hour chart, 20 and an 8 moving average. Look how it's interacted with the as soon as it comes down into that 20 moving average. Looking for morning star patterns. There's one there, there's one there, 1, 2, 3, there's one there, you know, 1, 2, 3, one there. Any of those you would have taken, you would have made some money on. So have a little look at that. So yep, dollar index, very interesting position. We could see a big change of sentiment there. Hope, you know, will that affect the indices as well? They've been bullish. Gold and silver, leaving alone at the moment. CAD Swiss potential, if we can break yesterday's low, potential more downside on that. Aussie CAD, looking for it to push towards his trend line at the very, very least. So there you go, some things to have a look at today, guys. And yep, have a good one, and I'll speak to you later. Bye.